So what I'm trying to tell you is Chelsea had a better season than Arsenal, man.
How? We literally finished above you in the Prem, dog.
Yeah, you may have finished higher than us, but we got a trophy on our name, unlike yo ass.
Oh, here we go with the trophy thing again, bro. You won the Conference League. That's the most here nigga damn trophy of all time.
Did you win it though? I mean, I'm just saying, if it's such a trash ass trophy, you surely must have won it then.
I mean,
I'm saying, like, you got 139 years of history and you still don't got a single European trophy to your name? I'm just saying, the only thing that separates you from Southampton down there is your name. Like, how does it feel to be the only team in London to not win a single trophy? Like, yo, little bros Tottenham even got some, dog. I'm just saying.
But we beat Real Madrid 5-1. You see them Declan Rice free kicks? I know you can't repeat that.
Congratulations, you beat some washed up Madrid team. Boo-hoo. We beat Prime Madrid a couple years ago. You can't chat to us. Even Tottenham got a big win over Madrid. It ain't shit.
Nah, you tripping.
When you finally win a trophy, come back to me. We can actually have a conversation.
Damn, dog. That dude's annoying. Hello.
Damn, dog, why you scaring me? What's wrong with you?
Can I get that?
You want this?
Yes, that one.
It's almost finished. Like, why would you want this? It's a whole ass water bottle. You could ask for this, but you want this one?
50 M's.
You wanted to pick? You can take it, dog. You can take it. Thank you.
Thank you.
This dude actually paid me 50 million for an empty water bottle.
The next day.
All right, time to clean my laptop. You know, all this dust has been accumulating. All done. Now I can actually get back to work.
Can I also get that?
You want the one I got the whole box, dog. There's no need to ask for my
100 million.
How much? You can take it, dog. You can take it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe I should scam him for these glasses too. How much you talking?
60 million.
Take it.
Thank you.
The thought of making that skit sounded and looked better in my head.
This nigga is trash.
But you guys must have gotten the topic of the video. Arsenal Football Club loves getting scammed by Chelsea for some reason. Amount of times Arsenal buys finished player off of Chelsea is crazy, bruh. They're supposed to be rivals. Why are they making so much damn transfers? And it's not even like good transfers when Arsenal's and they just keep getting scammed and scammed and scammed. Don't get me wrong, when Chelsea buy players from Arsenal, oh no, they do well. But when Arsenal buy players from Chelsea, it goes as well as a damn net spend song. Shit, I don't even know what happened more times. Arsenal buying finished players from Chelsea or Drake talking about a girl in the song. And you know, I wanted to go through every single transfer that Arsenal got from Chelsea and see if they were successful or not. Now let's start off with a little light one. In Kepa to Arsenal, he was signed from Athletic Club for 85 million euros. He was the most expensive goalkeeper. Not only, he was one of the most expensive transfers in Premier League history at the time. And the easiest way to describe Kepa's time at Chelsea,
That shit is a two-pack of ass.
one of the funniest moments was in the 2019 Carabao Cup final where he had a little injury. The manager deadass subbed him off, but he said, nah, I'm gonna continue playing. And you know what makes this worse? They got to a penalty shootout and he didn't save a single penalty. Bro stayed on the pitch for no damn reason, bro. Another one of his funny moments is when he got subbed on in the Carabao Cup final in 2022. Mendy was hooping the entire game. He was doing save after save after save. And when it comes to the penalty shootout, people thought Kepa was a penalty specialist. Yeah, let me just say that he didn't save a single penalty and he ended up missing his. Like, dog, at least save one penalty. That's your damn job. Even if you're not gonna save a penalty, how can you sky your own? Let me just say he was a certified bum at Chelsea, but he still got some major trophies like the Champions League on his name. At the time, Kepa was just like a fourth choice keeper. He just came back from another loan spell at Bournemouth, and then Arsenal was like, we haven't had enough goalkeepers or defenders. Let's get another one. And out of all the goalkeepers they could have signed, you could have gotten Joan Garcia, but no, they're gonna go for the Chelsea reject again. And it says on the official Premier League website, Kepa is expected to provide competition for the fellow Spaniard David Raya in goal. Some teams have Alisson and Mamardashvili as goalkeepers, and another one has a 5'2" Raya and Kepa Arrizabalaga. Which brings me on to the next person, Arsenal to Chelsea this time, Olivier Giroud. Giroud at Arsenal was one of the biggest frauds of all time. He had a couple flashy moments, but that's it. If you look at Giroud's goal catalog and his goal catalog only, you think he's a top 5 player of all time. But when you watch him play football, oh my god, it's like watching cement and dry. And you know what's crazy? This dude was supposed to be replacing Robin van Persie, dog. To be fair to him, he won a couple FA Cups with Arsenal, but it's crazy why the second he moves to Chelsea, he ends up winning the Champions League. Moving on to Petr Cech to Arsenal. Petr Cech, one of the greatest goalkeepers in Premier League history with Chelsea. But when he went Arsenal, he wasn't all that. I remember that one game when they played Liverpool. Liverpool went racing into a 2-0 lead, and then Mesut Ozil grabbed the game by the scruff of his neck, like, nah, I'm not losing, and managed to come back in like 15 minutes. And as it looked like Arsenal were gonna get a good win over Liverpool, Cech fumbles the save and Liverpool equalized. And just like the other ones, before he went to Arsenal, he won the Champions League, he won the Europa League, Premier Leagues, but the second he landed in North London, the only thing he's won is an FA Cup. Also, the performance levels just completely went down, and Arsenal again got scammed, which brings me on to Willian. He won 2 titles with Chelsea in 2015 and in 2017, you know, not that bad at all. But when he moved on to Arsenal, Arsenal got one of the greatest debuts of all time. Where in a game against Fulham on his debut, not only did he get 2 assists, he was their best player by a mile. Arsenal thought, oh my god, we actually have a good superstar on our team. He then went on to have another 24 appearances for the club, only having 1 goal and 3 assists. And then he left them. You're telling me this dude had a 10 out of 10 debut, then just never showed up for the rest of the time at Arsenal? At least he didn't get scammed this time. They didn't even have to pay for him. But still, bro was playing like prime Ronaldinho on his debut. But for the rest of the game, bro was playing like current R9. Shit, not even R9, dog. I could probably outperform what he did at Arsenal. Not even much of a scam, but they just signed a bum for no reason. Which brings me off to his teammate at Chelsea, David Luiz, who went to Arsenal in 2019, and once again, before joining the Gooners, he was a Prem winner in 2017. But in the summer of 2019, he moved on to Arsenal, and oh my days, the compilations of his mistakes, 10 out of 10, dog. I'm not even playing. AFTV low-key gotta give David Luiz some of their profits, because he was giving them A-tier reactions. The only thing he won at Arsenal was again another FA Cup. But dog, what is up with Arsenal buying these bums from Chelsea? This guy at Arsenal was literally Cucurella with like a quarter of the footballing ability. Which brings me on to the 3 worst ones that Arsenal have done. Starting off with Ashley Cole from Arsenal to Chelsea this time. And Arsenal fans like to hate on Ashley Cole, but it's because of Arsenal not paying him he won to Chelsea. He was an academy baller. He came through the ranks of Arsenal. He won 2 league titles with them, one of them being the Invincible season. But when they let him go in 2006, what he achieved with Chelsea, bruh, he won another league title at Chelsea, 4 FA Cups, Champions League, and Europa League. And it's at his time at Chelsea that he cemented himself as the GOAT Premier League left back. And now I'm thinking about it, do you think Arsenal regretted not paying him the money that he wanted? To be fair, this is not as big as an L as the other ones, because he actually won 2 league titles with them, but him winning a Champions League with another club, it's not right. Which brings me on to number 2 on this list, Noni Madueke to Arsenal. And I don't even think this is a bad transfer in general. The amount they're paying for him is outrageous, dog. This guy spent 52 million Great British pounds, dog. That is around 39,905,398,000 Somali shillings, dog. 39 billion Somali shillings. You know what I could buy with just 4,000 Somali shillings? Bruh, with 4,000 I could get a nice ass juice box. I could get for $1 a whole ass meal, dog. Bro, with 50 cents I can get a whole ass Coke bottle, but they spend 39 billion. All joking aside though, 52 million pounds? Why? Being so honest, Madueke is not worth more than 35 million pounds. But the fact that Chelsea managed to scum back 20 more million, the only person that I've seen finesse someone else like this before is Michael Edwards. The way we finesse Barcelona, Chelsea are doing the same thing. And you know what's crazy? Arsenal fans are literally hating on Madueke instead of hating on the club that's paying the damn money. If I was an Arsenal fan, I would be pissed off at Arsenal, the board, like Arteta and them, man. But they're blaming the poor guy for what? Now, speaking of Chelsea fans, those guys are so giddy that he's gone. Like, they celebrated this Madueke news more than they celebrated the Conference League win, bro. When it comes to the transfer itself, I really don't know. If he's gonna play backup to Saka maybe, then I get it. But if he's a starting left winger, yo, pack it up for Arsenal right now. If they manage to come back second again somehow, hey, fair play to them. Which brings me to the number 1 worst scam that Chelsea have pulled on Arsenal. Kai Havertz for 65 million. You know how bad that is? Kai Havertz before this wasn't even all that. Bro's been living on that 2021 Champions League winner for his entire career. He hasn't been good since his Leverkusen days. But Arsenal's recruitment team saw, Champions League winner. Let me just buy him. And the season before they bought him, Chelsea finished 12th and he had 10 goal contributions the entire season. And Arsenal said, yes, that's 100% worth 65 million pounds. And even in the first couple months at Arsenal, bro, they had to give him pity penalties just to get his confidence up. I still don't think he has lived up to the price tag because he has won jack shit with Arsenal Football Club. The closest they got was a Carabao Cup semi-final in which they lost 4-0 over 2 legs. And you know what's crazy? They've replaced him with another 60 million pound striker. At first they said, oh, he's a number 9. Then they said, oh, he's gonna be a Xhaka replacement. He's gonna play in midfield. Then they tried to put him at left back, and now he's just bench fodder. By far the worst transfer. Kai Havertz to Arsenal. What on earth were they thinking? Anyways, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Was I too harsh on Arsenal? To be fair, I might have been, but still, it was fun. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on madueke to Arsenal? Do you think they got a chance in the top 3? Me personally, I still got Chelsea ahead of them. And yeah, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, like the video if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 10k subs by the end of the season, and I need y'all help for a second because I'm trying to think of a word, not even word, a name for my subscribers. You know, it's a community type thing. I was thinking to do like a One Piece thing because Blackbeard is confirmed Somali and I'm Somali myself, but now I thought about it, it's not really gonna work out. I've been wanting to do this, but I'm the least creative person. Like, bro, my freaking username is literally my initials. I'm trying to change that shit too. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button, like the video as well, and I'll see you guys whenever the next time is. Have a good day, people. Goodbye.